Shalom, shalom, beloved. This is Dr. Nabi about you, here to bring you intimate truth. It's the truth that you embrace that makes you free. So I wanted to come in and ask a couple of questions, but for those of you that don't know me, I am a coach, a mentor, and an author and deliverance minister. So in writing my last book, which sit right there, it's on Amazon, From Confusion to Commanding, Understand and Govern the Inner Terrain of Your Soul. So that's, there you go. See, that's me. That's my book. So you can get it on Amazon, Apple, any place, Barnes & Noble, Smashwords. You can get it. Got it. It's an ebook. So, and yes, I'm working on the print. So there's a couple of questions that I want to ask. What are like some of your biggest questions? Because people are looking for answers. So what are your biggest questions as it pertains to deliverance or spiritual warfare or how to navigate your soul? And when I say navigate your soul, and I know I'm giving you language that you probably are not that familiar with, but that's one of the reasons why I have these conversations, because I want to give language to those things that you have seen, those things that you have heard, and those things that you have experienced. So, and giving people language is really empowering. So before I get into that, let me say this. There's a place in your soul that needs to be governed. Obviously, you have to govern your whole soul in order for you to navigate through life, to understand your wins and your losses, especially in the prophetic realm. We have been battling, there's a battlefield in the mind, and the adversary wants to take control of all of it or some part of it. There are some patterns that have been like a step and repeat in your life, and at some point you have to sit around and wonder, wait a minute, what's really going on here? Why am I in this cycle? And so once you see it, then you cannot unsee it. And so one of the things that I tend to do is to walk with people while they are working out different areas of their life. I mean, that's what a coach can do. That's what a counselor can do. It just depends on what it is that you're doing. Questions like, what is your biggest battle? What is your biggest place of challenge? You've got your fear realm, the anxiety realm, the insecure realm. You've got the self-sabotage realm. Unfortunately, a lot of people find themselves in that self-sabotage area where they want to move forward and they try, but they can't. They can't seem to like hold on. They're like thumbless in the spirit. Can't grip, can't hold on to the vision and or the dream. I know I'm saying a lot right now, but just kind of go with me. I don't want to stay too long here, but I want to understand within my communities, what are your biggest challenges? What are the biggest things that you face? What are your questions? Because I know you have questions. I know that you have places of entanglement, places where you don't even realize there's an agreement from long ago, and this is why you can't move forward. You have inner vows that have to be dismantled. It's a real thing. So if we can get to your questions, because many people have questions, but they don't have answers. And you know what? I understand that sometimes you don't know what you don't know. You don't even know what to ask. You're just kind of sitting in this place and you're wondering what in the actual, like what's going on? So let's talk about it. Let's get you some answers. But I want to know what your questions are so we can get to it. I will say this, start journaling. Write down your questions. Get in the quiet place so God can answer. get in a place where you're sitting, perhaps you have your soaking music playing in the background, you're communing with God, you're listening for his voice, walking in the garden of your life. Make sure that you have created space for him. And so, and speaking of creating space, I am here to hold space for you. I know that some of you are feeling as though nobody sees me, nobody hears me, nobody is listening for my cry. But I hear you, and I believe that's why I'm making this video. I'm speaking directly to you. This is for you. It's not to sell my book. It's not to sell my journals. It's to hear specifically from you. So give me your questions. Give me your concerns, because I'm holding space for you and I'm creating a space for you. All right, so I'm here. So let me know in the comments, shoot me an email, and let's talk about it. All right, so, and I'm creating this new community, and I have you in mind. What's in it for you? What are you gonna get? What are you gonna receive? What kind of healing do you need? So let's talk about it. All right? I love you with the love of the Lord. All right. All right. And listen, even if you're watching this and you don't know the Lord, you don't go to church, or maybe you used to go to church and you don't go anymore, it doesn't matter. I want to see you. I want to hear from you. Okay? All right. Shalom, shalom.